Life has a strange way of testing people when they least expect it. For Ethan, a quiet 23-year-old working in a small electronics shop, every day felt like a silent battle no one could see. He wasn't born rich, talented, or lucky. He was just a normal guy trying to hold himself together while the world kept throwing new challenges at him. His father had passed away when he was in school, and since then he became the only support for his mother and younger sister. People outside saw him smiling, helping customers, and cracking jokes, but no one knew how many nights he spent awake thinking about unpaid bills and fading dreams. Still, every morning he put on a brave face because he believed that giving up was a choice, and he was determined not to take that path. He wasn't waiting for miracles, he was simply hoping for one chance, just one opportunity, to change everything. One evening, after closing the shop, Ethan was walking home when he passed by an old community hall. Inside, a group of young people were practicing public speaking. Ethan paused outside the glass door, listening to a girl confidently delivering her speech about fighting your fears. Something clicked inside him. He realized that for years he had been afraid to grow, afraid to step outside the invisible cage he himself had built. So the next day, he gathered all his courage and signed up for the speaking program, even though he trembled while filling out the form. The first week was horrible. He stuttered, forgot lines, and even walked off stage once because his hands were shaking so badly. But each time, he reminded himself why he started. Slowly, he began improving. The same boy who once feared speaking his own name in public was suddenly inspiring others in the room with his raw honesty. For the first time in years, Ethan began to believe that he could become more than what life had made him. Months later, the program organized a city-level competition. Ethan almost backed out, thinking he wasn't good enough, but then he remembered his mother's tired eyes, his sister's dreams, and his own promise to never quit. So he stepped onto the stage with courage he didn't know he had. His speech wasn't perfect, but it was real. He talked about losing his father, struggling with life, and how fear was the biggest prison he had ever lived in. When he finished, the hall was silent for a moment, then erupted into applause. Ethan didn't win first prize, but he won something far more important: respect for himself. That night, as he walked home under the streetlights, he realized a powerful truth. Sometimes life doesn't change suddenly, it changes the moment you decide to stop running from it. And from that day onward, Ethan wasn't just surviving, he was rising.